Hey, good morning, team. This is Carlos, CEO of GAR Capital. I guess for some reason the stream is not coming through. Let me go ahead and get that stream key. See if I can get this stream. Oh, we're back up and running. Very nice. All right, just making sure you guys can see my screen. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and talk futures here. Dow futures up 287, about 1%. Nasdaq futures up 104. S&P futures up 34, and Russell 2000 futures up about 19, about 1.48%. VIX is down below 30, which is a really good sign, down about 5.73%, if you're a bull, obviously. Crude futures, crude oil, as you know, contract was expired yesterday. No real fanfare. We didn't go negative or anything crazy. Up about 2.28%. Bitcoin is up about 1.5%, knocking on the door of 10,000. Silver is up about 0.36%, knocking on the door of 18. 10-year Treasury bonds relatively flat. Dollar yen flat as well on the forex side, and the US dollar is slightly red today. Across the board, you're seeing green. Again, not really much of a news generated overnight, just more of a technical bounce on E-mini futures off the 50-day moving average, which you could see here. So let's kind of go over that real quick before we begin. I talked about it with our members. A couple of things here that we do have coming up today. Kaplan is speaking on CNBC, but then Bullard and Bostic, who are both FOMC voting members, they'll be speaking today. Different speaking engagements, either it's interviews or maybe a speech or something, but I didn't see exactly from where. That was from Bloomberg. And then we also have FOMC meeting minutes from last week's no ch rate change. Let's see if what they discussed in that meeting. That's at 2 p.m. 1 p.m. U.S. Treasury debuts its 20-year bonds. As you know, they only had the 30, they had the 10, the 5, the 2s, and then all that stuff. But now the new 20-year. And that's really where we are in the macroeconomic sense. Not really much going there. So let's see here and open it up. Let's go and open up E-mini futures, a couple levels I guys want you to look at. On the hourly chart, the level that you really want to break here, guys, is 29.76. That was the tick high on E-mini futures, 29.76 and a quarter. We do need to get there. That's about 23 handles to the upside. That'll be about another 1% to the upside. So if we get a 2% move today in E-mini futures, we would break that, and then we could probably get to 3,000. 3,000 is a very key level, guys. 3,000 on S&P 500 is the 200-day moving average on the daily. If you get to the 200-day moving average on the daily, Kramer was on last night with a chart. He had some charts and stuff that he was looking at, and we've been saying it too. That 200-day really is a break in trend. We're still below that. If we break that 3,000, you almost have to stay bullish as high as 31.35, and then you can see where you go from there because now you'll break the 200, you've broken the 100, and you'll break the 50-day moving average, and that's what we look at. So keep in mind that should be the number in your head. 3,000 S&P, that should give you the green light to go above. If you reject it, it's going to be a little more chop. But right now, we're really in the frustration mode the last couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and answer here. Flo says about space. Let's take a look at space. Now, if you're talking about trading, let me know. But if you're talking about the stock itself, then you got to let me know if you're talking about it actually buying it or what have you. Looking here on the hourly breakdown of support, but again, you can see this bounce here. Let's take a look at the daily so it gives us a little more clarity. And you can see just kind of a breakdown of support. The 200-day moving average is around 14, 1397. We should bounce back off that levels. If that slices through, then you can start looking at $10. But if you're looking to actually buy puts today or buy calls today, I would stay away because you're going to probably get chopped up with the overall market. Uzio asked, would you still recommend jumping into your GLD or QQQ calls? Well, QQQ is 40 cents away from in the money. If you want to get in, I recommend it. And I still like GLD to the upside. We're only 60 cents away from in the money on that. So yes, I still like them. What he's just talking about is our 165 calls on GLD and also the 230 calls on QQQ. We're still in those. So that's what we're looking at here. Let's go ahead and go over what's moving pre-market. So then we can kind of go over it together. But yeah, no real economic news here, guys. So let's see what's up today. Lowe's had a really great quarter. They reported today, and they're up about 4.8%. Let's see here. Norwegian is up about 3%. Moderna is still down 3%. Carnival up 3. Again, the leisure names. Airlines, again, they're kind of moving up with the market now. When the market goes up, leisure's up. Banks are up today. JP Morgan is up. Facebook up 3%. We caught the 220 calls yesterday. Our members got out same day, but if you still have them, congratulations. AMD's up about 1.77%. I have another place at 57 to see if we break that. Bank of America up 2%. Boeing is up as well, up about 2.65%. That's where we are currently. Right now it's at 133.48 pre-market. So it is about a couple cents down. MGM casinos up as well. Looking at here, even Target is up about 1.5%, so some retail is up too. So looking pretty green across the board. The question is, do we hold these levels? That's the key. And we really need to break that level I was talking about in E-mini futures, which is 290, 297, 2976.75, which is the tick high from yesterday before we had the fall. I have Moderna 70 puts. Should I sell it at the open? Well, you have the 70 puts. Let's see where they are. Give me a second. I'll go ahead and bring up Moderna with you. When are they expiring? Just a heads up. If you have them for this week, yeah, go ahead and take your profit and move on. But I don't know if you have them for this week, next week, months from now. So just if you could give me more information on that, I'd appreciate it. All right, any other questions this morning? It's a Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Oh, would you say right now is a good time to invest in securities or wait for the dip, looking for long-term hold? I would wait for the next dip, which is, the market goes down maybe tomorrow or Friday. I don't like buying stocks on the upside. I like finding deals. So, but yes, I am bullish. I've been bullish since 2300 S&P. I've been saying it for a while. But again, you want to wait when the stock markets are down, not when they're up. So if you get a red day tomorrow, like yesterday, before the bell, we were down, what, 200 points, 300 points? That was a good time to buy stocks. That's what you want to buy, not when markets are up 295. So I would wait, but I'm still bullish. Yes, absolutely. Buy and hold. Brandon says this week, yeah, go ahead and then you want to sell at the open. I would wait 2 minutes, wait to get a good bid and ask, good spread, so you don't get eaten up by the slippage, and then you're fine. I don't want you to get hit by the spread. Sorry. Hope that helps, guys. But yeah, buy and hold, absolutely. I've not added to. I'm looking at here at not really buying any stocks, especially on the upside. But again, we have bought stocks lately, so that's good. What percentage gain do you recommend I start selling a stock? Jason, that's really a question for yourself. I'm a buy and hold guy. I'm the type of guy where I just hold it. I want to own. I want ownership, not profit in a sense. Like I just want to own my names. All the names I have, I'm looking at them like I want to own them for at least minimum 5 years. But if you're the type of person to say, if you doubled your money, feel free to take it. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, there's a lot of stocks I'm up 76%, 100%, double my money on some of them, but I don't want to sell them. I bought Apple, for example, my portfolio here on the left side. I bought Apple at 181. It's at 316. I'm up nearly 75% on it. But I don't want to sell Apple. I want to keep it. So it really depends on you. If you're looking at stocks, your investments should be, keep them. But if you're looking for trading, it's a different story. But I wouldn't recommend that you sell anything. Just hold on to it. Can you go over the Netflix breakout? Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at it together. All right. So the thing with Netflix is that it's kind of a slow grinder. You could see just this frustration of dips, rises, and dips and rises. So what I have here, and I was bringing up this chart, I'll go ahead and I wish I could zoom out a little bit, but I'll bring on the daily, make life easy. You could see right here, this rising triangle here, this rising wedge is what I call it. You had the support break, and then you had the down bull flag, then the breakout, and then you had this resistance and the breakout above. So the daily doesn't really tell the story, more the hourly does. The problem is that this thing loves to just fall and then come back up. The problem is that it eats premium. So you have to really be careful. What you want to see that break is around 460. Well, the first level would be 456, which we tapped yesterday. But again, a continuation to the upside, it's just more of a slow grinder. The good thing that you see here is that we're above the 200, you're above the 100, you're getting that great trend line to the upside. The only thing is it may take some time to get there. That's the only issue. Netflix and Facebook are two of those that just love to take its time to grind up. You could see look, you're talking about from 400 about 3 Wednesdays ago to 452, right? What's that? More than a 10% move? Sure. The problem is that it went very slow. You're not exactly getting an explosion. You get an explosion, pullback. But again, grinding higher, grinding higher. If you look at this chart, does this look bullish to you? It should. It should, because it is. But again, it's a breakout above the 447 level. That was the key. And then we had the breakout above 457, and then we rejected it. We should get a nice upside tick to around 460 today. Shopify, let's see. Shopify I really like, but it's expensive. Expensive. And I exactly could just walk up and just buy how many X amount of shares. And I'm already tech heavy. But again, bullish across the board. The thing is that if you want to play calls, you have to break 781, and it is an expensive name. So I'd rather you not be caught with your pants down trying to go too crazy on it. But again, total explosion to the upside. I had a break below 703. I think anything below 700, you buy it. Absolutely. But we're still around 753. We tapped 774. I think they're having some work done with Facebook together. They're partnering with something, but I have to really look at it. I didn't get a chance to. But Shopify is a breakup. Oh, the stock? Absolutely. I think below 700, you buy it. But here at 762, I'd wait for a little more. We could dip. Again, it's been total to the upside. You got to get some kind of pullback sometimes. So that's what I'm looking at. 700, I'm buying that stock, Justin. Dividend asked about Netflix. Yeah, I went ahead and explained it. Sorry. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. I'm gonna go check in with my team. Catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note. You're welcome, Justin. GARCapitalFX.com is the website. We'll catch you tomorrow for our morning note. Make sure to like and subscribe these videos. Really do appreciate it as always. We'll talk to you guys soon. Hey, you're welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you guys soon.